Hello everyone, we're from Group B. My name is Nurrahma Abdullah, student number 17.
My name is Muhammad Emir Farudin, student number 25.
And I am Lintang Pramayasti, student number 26.
Today, we'd like to tell you about indicator dilution with rapid injection. So, what is indicator dilution method? A cardiac output measurement by indicator dilution method is an invasive technique that measures the amount of blood ejected by the heart every minute for peripheral circulation in the whole body. The method involves injecting an indicator which may be a dye, thermal, or a saline solution into the venous blood, and its concentration is measured continuously in the arterial blood as it passes through the circulatory system. Well, rapid injection indicator dilution, we can see that a bolus injected at the time A, and there is a transportation delay before the concentration begins rising at the time B. And after the peak pass, the curve enters an exponential decay region between C and D, which would continue decaying along the tooth curve into T1 if were no recirculation. Recirculation causes a second peak at the E before the indicator becomes truly mixed in the blood at F. The dashed curve indicated that the rapid circulation that occurs when there's a hole between the left and the right side of the heart. An increment of blood of volume dV past the sampling site in the dT. Quantity of the indicator dm contained in dV is concentration CE times incremental volume. Hence, dm is equal to CT dV. Dividing by dt, we can obtain that dm per dt equals to CT dV per dt. dm equals to P CT dt, whereas T1 is the time at which all effect on the first pass of the bolus have died out, or we can see at the point E. The integrated quantity is equal to integral of CT dt is equal to the shaded area in the figure. We can obtain it by counting square or using a planimeter. If the initial concentration of indicator is not zero, as may be the case when there is residual indicator left over from the previous injection, we can see that CT it can become a delta CT. So there is a formula that we can use to see the rapid injection indicator dilution. Rapid injection indicator dilution is divided by two. There is dye dilution and thermo dilution.
So, the comparison between dye dilution and thermo dilution. The dye dilution is a common method of clinical measuring cardiac output to use a colored dye, indocyanine green or cardio green. The thermo dilution technique uses a special thermistor tip catheter or Swan-Ganz catheter that is inserted from a peripheral vein into the pulmonary artery. Next, dye dilution. A common method of clinical measuring cardiac output is to use a dye, indocyanine green or cardio green. It meets the necessary requirements for an indicator. The dye is available as a liquid that is diluted in isotonic saline and injected directly through a catheter, usually into the pulmonary artery. About 50% of the dye is excreted by the kidneys in the first 10 minutes, so repeat determination are possible. Next, the plot of the curve for concentration versus time is obtained from a constant flow pump, which draw blood from a catheter placed in the femoral or blood is drawn through a colorimeter cuvette, which continuously measures the concentration of dye using the principle of absorption photometry.
And then Thermo Dilution, injecting a volume of cold saline as an indicator. A special for lumen catheter is put through the brachial vein into place in the pulmonary artery, ensuring force a gas through one lumen. The cool saline indicator is injected through the second lumen into the right atrium. The third lumen carries the thermistor wires used for withdrawing blood sample. The gas inflates a small, donut-shaped balloon at the tip. The indicator is mixed with blood in the right ventricle. The resulting drop in temperature of the blood is detected by a thermistor located near the catheter tip in the pulmonary artery. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya!